Hey there, YouTube. Welcome in. Thank you for being here on my channel. Just before I introduce myself, I'm going live on TikTok at the same time while I'm live on YouTube right here. So if you see me switching back and forth, that's the reason. But welcome to my channel. So if you're new to my channel, my name is Tevi. I'm a stay-at-home mom of three, and I do digital marketing, affiliate marketing, and other online businesses. And this is what my whole channel is about is showing people how simple it is to start earning income online, start monetizing on social media and all that. So if you're all about like learning the skills to launch an online business successfully and learning like digital marketing skills or social media marketing skills, that's what my channel is all about. So if you do enjoy it and you found value and all that, I would really appreciate the subscription, please. And if you do like this live, I would really appreciate the thumbs up too. But all right, so we're gonna get started. So I just got started on TikTok already, and we were just talking about like my journey, how I got started in this. And just real quick before I get started, hey YouTube, thanks for joining. So I was always working paycheck to paycheck. I was working at a 9 to 5 job, at a corporate job, and I was like always working all the overtime that I can do, and I was getting burnt out. I was getting overwhelmed. I was getting stressed out. And if I wanted to go back to work after maternity leave, I would have needed another job just to pay for my daycare. And I didn't want to live that way. I didn't want to like work until the day I die. I didn't want to like just live my life working just to pay the bills. That's not even living. Like you're working so hard and you can't even enjoy it, right? For me, it's like, what's the point? At that point, is what's the point, right? Rodrigo, welcome in. To look for working. Oh wait, did you ask a question? Hold on, let me see. Hey, Killian, welcome in. Oh wait, I don't see another comment. I don't know what that means. Um, for looking, wait, to look for working. Yeah, so I do online business. If you guys are interested about learning how to work online, I'm going to show you how you can learn these skills if you just if you can just dedicate 1 to 2 hours a day. Hey, welcome in F3M21. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. So, I'm going to let you know the digital marketing skills that I learned, and you only need 1 to 2 hours a day. If you're working, if you have a full time job, you can still do this. If you're a busy stay at home mom, a busy stay at home dad, you can still do this. Like all you really need is 1 to 2 hours a day to learn these skills, to master these skills every single day. And the key to being successful in making money online is consistency. I'm gonna give you a couple of reasons. The reason why you want to be consistent every single day, even if you're like, nobody's watching me, nobody's liking, nobody's subscribing, nobody's following me, nobody's commenting, nobody's saving my content. If you think that you just are not worthy of success online, if you think that you're not good enough online, let me just tell you, everybody starts off at zero. Everybody starts off as a total beginner. The reason why you want to keep being consistent every single day is because you want the your audience to get to know you. I was talking about this on my last live that I did last week. And the example that my mentor gave me was like, if you go on a date with somebody, you wouldn't marry them on the first day. You have to go on a few dates before you actually take them seriously. So that's how let me see. So that's exactly how online getting into online business is. So with an online business, you have to show up every day, even when you don't want to, because it's like, here's another example. Do you guys watch sports? Anybody here watch sports? If you watch sports and let's say you like to watch Monday football, and then let's say they decide, you know what, I don't feel like showing Monday football today because I'm tired, I'm lazy. And let's say you turn on the TV and it's not playing any football, and you're like, hey, what's going on? Like I Monday football usually plays on Monday. How come there's no football playing right now? Then you're gonna, hey Rebecca, thank you for being here. So then you're gonna lose trust because they didn't keep their word of showing football on Mondays. So when you're consistent every single day, when you're consistently showing up in your business, that creates trust. That creates a brand that people can hold accountable and they can count on you. They can count on your brand. They can count on your business to be there like every single day. If you open up a shop, it's the same thing too. If you're opening your shop and you're like, the business hours is Monday through Friday, if you're not opening your store, you're not going to get any customers. Hey, M21, thank you. But you know what? My lives is all about helping you earn income. Like in 2026, my goal is to help every single person that comes into this program start making money already. And the best way to learn this is to follow a blueprint. You gotta follow some kind of blueprint. You gotta have the right mindset. You gotta have the right system. You gotta have the right blueprint and roadmap to help you every single day. And this is what this program that I'm gonna tell you about offers you. It offers you a blueprint that you can follow every single day. If you have never done anything online, if you have never started a business online, this is something that you can follow. It literally tells you step by step how to do everything, how to launch into the online business with a website that is already automated, how to connect like different payment systems, payment methods into your website. Like, thank you for liking the live. And it teaches you how to market. Marketing is one of the biggest things you need to learn how to do. You can have the best brand, the best personality, the best products, the best service, but if you don't know how to market, especially marketing on social media, people are just going to like scroll past you. People are going to scroll past you. They're not even going to like give you a chance because you have to hook people within the first 3 to 5 seconds. 3 to 5 seconds. People have fast attention spans. If you're on YouTube, you got to hook them with your title, right? And your thumbnail. It's your thumbnail and your title if you want to grow on YouTube. And if you're on TikTok, you got to hook customers in the first 3 to 5 seconds. If you could master getting somebody to watch the first 3 to 5 seconds, then it kind of like puts your video in a category where it's like, oh, this people are actually watching this video. Let's push this video out there. And engagement is huge on any social media platform. On every single social media platform, it's like if you can get engagement in your videos, in your content, you get people to engage with you, that builds connection, that builds trust, that builds even like your social media. It builds authority on social media for you. And you want to be consistent every single day. Every single day, even if you don't want to post. I always tell everybody who joins this program and starts learning digital marketing, I always tell them, post every day, even if it's once a day. Once a day, post. I just want you to get the hang of talking on camera or posting or making a video because your craft will not get better if you're not posting every single day. People will not know what you're doing if you're not posting every day. People will not know what you have to offer if you're not posting every day. You got to be consistent every single day, even if you suck, even if your content is bad, even if you stutter, even if nobody is watching, people are always watching. It's online, it's social media. People are always watching. If they're not watching you live, they're watching you later on. They're saving your video for later to watch you later on. People still watch your video and they're not even subscribed to you. They're not even following you. People still watch your videos. You just don't know. So that's why it's like you can't say, oh, I only have 10 views. I only have 20 views. I only have 50 views. You can't rely on views anymore. It's all about you building your connection with people, and that's what's important. When you build a connection with people, that's when people like you, get to know you, like you, and trust you. And what is that word? Connection equals currency. That's what my mentor says all the time. She's like, connection equals currency. And that is so true. That is so true, right, you guys? If you guys get to know me and you see me live every day and you're talking to me, asking me questions, that doesn't that make you feel like you're getting to know me and you trust me because you're like, oh, I talk to Tevi every day. I know this girl now. Like you kind of feel like you know this person because you see them every day, you know so that's what this program helps you do. Da, 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 da. Okay, finally I am back in track. How are you doing today? I'm doing so good, thank you for being here. uh Let me see. Elva, hey Elva, welcome in. Rebecca, thanks for being here. Gelina, hello, welcome in. um, why doesn't anybody write here? I have no idea, Rebecca, but I really appreciate you being here. But see, this is what I mean. Like, I don't know why. Yeah. Um, yeah, if you guys have questions, throw it in the comments. Like I show up on my live so that you guys can ask me questions. But let me see. Hold on. I forgot what this was about. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. Where do I edit? Oh, okay. So today I want to show you how you can build income producing an I want to show you how to build an income producing online business. Anybody can start an online business. Seriously, it's that easy nowadays. Nowadays, you can literally purchase a website that's set up for you and you can start your own business online. Anybody can do it. And it's like some people pay people every month to manage their website, to host their website, but there are ways that you can do it for free. And it's like this program, it's a program that gives you a website that's already done for you. It's literally done for you where it's automated. It has you just have to purchase your own domain, and it even has a sales funnel attached to it already. So it's like a ready to go business. And this is how simple starting an online business is, because if you do it that way, where you get a system or a website that is already set up for you, you don't have to worry about like setting up your own system and setting up your own sales funnel. You just have to worry about getting your domain, because you want to get a domain so that you can have a professional website. So you'll have to purchase a domain. I paid $20 a year. Hey, Roberts, welcome in. I paid $20 for the whole year for my domain. So it's like this is a business that you can get started and there's no monthly fees. The only monthly fee is like your phone, but and your internet. But everybody that has a phone and internet, Wi-Fi, why not start a business? Why not start an online business that you can start building on the side in 1 to 2 hours a day. So I'm going to tell you what you do in these 2 hours a day, okay? In a little bit. Let me tell you what I do in my 2 hours a day. What is your job? So I do digital marketing. Rebecca. Let me show you. Okay. There it is. Okay, so I do have a free blueprint that you guys can go look at if you want to follow along. Okay, so this is where you get my free guide. Okay, this is for English and this is for Spanish. So if you go there and get my free guide or go to my website, you'll see what I do. I help people. I even have my own community and it's free. I have my own free community. If you're on TikTok, if you want to join my free community, just go here, okay? You'll get an email from me after you put your email in there. And then just reply to my email. When you get an email from me, reply to my email and say, oh, wait, you don't have to reply to me. Well, you could, that will help me out actually. But scroll to the bottom of my email and you're going to see at the bottom, it's going to say join my free community. If you're on YouTube, it's going to be in the description. So after I go live, I'll put those links into my into the description of the video. So if you guys want to check out my free blueprint or join my free community, you're welcome to do all of that in the description there. And in my free community, I literally host free trainings in my community. Like it's called Parenting with Purpose in School, SKOOL. And I do workshops where I show people how to do different things. Like if you want to learn how to create your own digital product, I can do a workshop on that. Like I do workshops and trainings based on what people ask me. Like if you're like, hey, can you show me how to set up my own sales funnel? I'll do a workshop on that. If you're like, hey, can you teach me how to make a banner for my social media, for my YouTube or something? I actually did that workshop and I put that video into my YouTube channel. But it's like when it comes to digital marketing, social media marketing, online business, everything that has to do with learning how to earn income online, make money online, I train people how to do that. And I show you exactly what I do. Like I'm telling you, I use this program. I use this program for every part of my business because it's like I didn't know how to market. I didn't know how to market anything. I didn't know anything about online business. I bought this program to learn the skills. But here's the best part. This program, not only can you learn from it, you can learn all these high demand skills, but it lets you resell this program because there's master resell rights attached to it. So the master resell rights means that when you purchase this program, you get to keep it, you get to be part of the supportive community that comes along with it. You get to be part of this community forever, and you don't have to pay monthly for it. You don't have to pay all the you don't have to pay anything extra for all the replays. You don't have to pay extra for tech support, for mentoring. So you get free mentoring inside this program too, and it's a one-time investment to join this program. And you also get to make money from reselling it. And I have 5 programs. If you get the highest program, you get to resell 10 different products, 10 different digital marketing products, 5 in English and 5 in Spanish. So it's like you get to start with 10 income streams if you do like my bundle pack. My bundle pack is all, and all the other programs I have, they're all in my website. So you guys can go take a look at it and get whichever one aligns with your goals. Like if you want to learn how to make 300, then you get the $300 product. If you want the $600, if you want to make $600 per product per sale, then you just get the $600, or you get the 900, or you get the 1400. Whichever product that you want to resell, you can purchase that product to resell it, you know? And I like I like promoting and marketing educational products because I get to learn. So I get to learn from these products and I get to make an income by being the school to resell it. It's like the same thing that schools do. Schools promote and market and sell their educational programs all the time. You know, if you want to learn how to be a nurse, you'll go enroll into a nursing school, right? And then you pay for nursing school, and then you have to go take the license, and then you have to go apply for jobs, and then you have to do internships and all this stuff. But you go through a process to get the skills first, to get the education so that you can start learning a new skill to make money. And this is the same thing. If you want to get into digital marketing, if you want to make money online, you got to learn the skills to make money online. And a lot of people would think like, oh, I want to make money online, I'm just going to go in there and do it. But it's like if you're jumping in blinded, You're going to be lost, you're going to be confused, you're going to be like frustrated because you're not going to know what you're doing. You're going to go like, yes, you can do it by yourself, but trust me, I did that and I got lost, confused, and frustrated, and I wanted to quit. I didn't know what I was doing, and I wanted to just quit because I didn't know what I was doing. So if you want something that is like simple to follow, like easy to follow, easy to learn, then this is a educational digital marketing business program that you can invest in learning these skills. You purchase it one time and you get to keep it forever, and you get free tech support and free mentoring, and the free supportive community really helps you out too. Because let me just tell you, one of my most favorite parts about this program is the free community. You get to join this supportive community because that's my one of my favorite parts about this program, because I'm a stay-at-home mom. Like, I talk to my kids all day. you know, I talk to my kids all day. I'm hanging out with my kids all day. So it's like having interaction with other adults, and talking to other people who are moms just like me, who are stay-at-home parents or working parents just like I've been that working parent too, that workaholic mom. I used to be that mom, workaholic business mom, and then I became a stay-at-home mom. So I'm like those two type of moms. But the fact that I get to interact with people who are just like me, and they're doing this, they're trying to build an online business, they're trying to earn income from home, it really helps me because I can relate with them. And I can learn from them, and we can share tips and tricks, like what works best building a business for moms, what works best building a business for busy working parents. You get to meet a whole lot of like different types of people in this online space. We have a lot of people all over different backgrounds, different ages, different talents and different skills. We have doctors, we have nurses, we have teachers, we have lawyers, we have stay-at-home moms, stay-at-home parents, working parents, 9 to 5 workers. We have all types of people inside this. Oh, truckers. We have all types of people that are in this program because they want to learn how to make money online. They want to start their own business. They want something more out of life. They want to build their own income. They want to be their own boss. Like, people join this program for whatever reason, but it's like this is an all-in one program for you to grow in online business, and they also have personal development. So if you want to be an entrepreneur, if you want to start your own business, if you want to be successful making money online, and you have no idea how to do it because you've never done it before, then going through personal development, welcome in. Thanks for being here, YouTube. Going through personal development is going to help you with your mindset. Your mindset, it's what, like, it's the foundation of you building your business. If you want to build a solid foundation in your business, you got to build that mindset. Without that mindset, you're not going to do the work required to be successful online. You're not going to wake up with the excitement. You're not going to wake up with the right energy. You're not going to wake up with the right vision that you have for your business. If you don't have vision in your business, like, what do you want to do? If you wake up and you're like, I don't know what I want to do with my day. You're not gonna you're not gonna know how your day is gonna go, right? It's like it's like people who have like structure in their life, people who have a vision of what they want in their life, they know how to get there. It's like the same thing as you wanting to go. If you want to travel somewhere, if you want to drive across the US, if I live in California, right? Let's say if I want to drive to Florida. If I want to drive to Florida, I wouldn't know where to go if I don't have a map showing me where to go, right? I wouldn't have any idea. I don't know how to get to Florida without a map. That's why it's important when you're starting your own business, even if you're just like, I want to earn some extra income. I don't want to have a business. I don't want to this is just a little side hustle for me. Even if it's just a little side hustle, you want your side hustle to be successful, right? Or else you're just going to quit and you're going to be like, oh, this side hustle doesn't work. If you want a little extra income to buy groceries, to help pay the bills, to pay off some debt, whatever it is, whatever goal it is that you want, you always have to have some kind of vision of what you want and how you're going to achieve it, and focus on your daily activities on how to achieve your goal, even if it's a small goal. Like today, I'm planning to go grocery shopping. So I'm already like, okay, after I pick up my daughters from school, I'm gonna go drop by the grocery store. I'm gonna do some grocery shopping. I'm gonna come home. Like you have to know where you're going, right? In order to get stuff done in your life. Okay, let me see. Da 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 da. Oh yeah, I'm a tell you guys those income earning you says me. Oh, I did talk about you, Florida. Miami, Florida boy. That is so funny. Yes. Okay. Da 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 da. Um, You're from Ecuador. Welcome in. So I am an online business coach. I'm an online business mentor. Like if you want to learn how to start your own business online, I show you how to do that. I show you how to do that in 2 hours a day. This program that I'm going to show you, which is right here. If you want to learn about this program, you'll get a free guide about this program. Okay. So that's where you get my free guide. But inside this program, there's a 2 hour workflow, work schedule, a 2 hour work schedule for you to follow. And in this 2 hour work schedule, I'm going to break down what you do exactly, you know? Um, Sully, hey Sully. Wait, I know that I have to eat lunch. Would that work as a goal for today? I mean, if your goal is to, I mean, that's everybody's goal, right? To eat. But you know what, Sully? If you weren't planning to have lunch, you would have lunch anytime. You would probably have lunch at 8 o'clock at night if you weren't planning it. But if you have a job, you plan when you have lunch, right? You plan when you go on break, right, Sully? Are you working right now, Sully? Because it's like it's every day. Every day you go to work. If you have a job right now, you know where you're gonna what you're gonna do today, right? You're gonna go drop off your kids at school, you're gonna go drive through traffic, you're gonna clock in, you're gonna go do your job, and you know what you have to finish at your job, and then you know that you have to pick up your kids at daycare after you get off of work. That structure, that same structure, that same structure that you have working for a job, you need to have that same structure for your business. If you can be consistent and you can create structure in your life for your online business, that's what's going to set you up for success. It's the same thing. So just look at, like, if you start a side hustle, if you start an online business, you gotta create structure for that online business. It's the same thing as a job. You drive to work, you clock in at your job, you go to lunch at a certain time, you take a break at a certain time, you clock out at a certain time. You have to treat your business like that. You wake up, you get your kids ready for school, and then when you come home after dropping them off at school, you plan when you go live, you plan when you check your messages, you plan when you make content. So if you have a digital marketing business, an online business, you got to create that structure in your life. If you want to get things done in your business, if you want to get things done in your side hustle, it just look at this as a job. If you have to look at this as a job, look at it as a job, because you got to get yourself into the habit of doing things every single day that is going to create income for you. So that's why in this live, I'm going to show you what the income earning activities are going to be. And even though there's a work schedule for you to follow in 2 hours a day, it might not take 2 hours for you if you're just barely starting. It might take you a little bit longer because you have to master it first. It's not like a guarantee that you're going to finish in 2 hours a day. It's just a structure for you to follow, is a schedule for you to follow. And you have to just try your best to follow the income earning activities in 2 hours a day. Your goal is to master it, is to master the 2 hour workday. Okay. So in this 2 hour workday, you guys, as a mom, okay, so I'm gonna tell you how I structure my days in 2 hours a day. I don't even know if I work 2 hours anymore. I probably work less than that now. Well, actually, when I go live, it takes longer, but like when I didn't go live, um, I was only spending like maybe an hour a day to do content and check messages and do all that stuff. But then I started going live. So, of course, that adds on like another hour in my day, which I don't mind because I started going live because I want to be here to answer people's questions. Because, if you're on the fence about this business, if you're like, I don't know about digital marketing, like it sounds like too good to be true, or it sounds like a get rich scheme, it sounds like a scam, it sounds like a pyramid, whatever you have, whatever thoughts you have, I want to be here and show up to clarify things for you. I want to clarify things for you. I want to show you how simple this is. It's a regular business model that anybody can use. And look at all those big companies out there. Big companies out there, they spend millions on marketing. They spend millions on marketing. So, what does that tell you? Digital marketing skills, social media marketing skills, they're all marketing skills. Imagine you learning these high demand skills. You will be in high demand in any place you go, in any job you go, in any business that you do, no matter what you do. If you work for somebody, if you work for yourself, you always have to know marketing. You market yourself, you market your business, you market your services, you market your products. Whatever you do, you always have to know marketing. So when you're learning a high demand skill like marketing skills, you can never go wrong learning a skill that is always going to be used. Marketing skills are always going to be used no matter what. You can learn these skills and you can start your own business. You can learn these skills and go apply for a job. You can do email marketing for somebody. You can do social media marketing for somebody. You can do digital marketing for a business if that's what you like to do. You can do content creation for a business if that's what you want to do. So you got to take these skills, you got to learn these skills, and you choose what you want to do. If you don't want to do any of that and you just want to sell this program because you want to start a digital marketing business where you just offer this program to people who want to learn these skills, you can do that too. It's just a business that anybody can learn how to do, okay? So in this 2 hour work schedule, can you guys see that? Okay. So 2 hour work workday. I'll just say in the 2 hour workday. Okay. So in this 2 hour workday, this is I'm gonna show you what I do. Okay, and you can break this up too. Okay. So in this 2 hour workday, I'm gonna start off with my day. So I'll do 30 minutes. Okay. I'll do 30 minutes of creating, let's see, go live, and then posting free ads, and then creating content. So 30 minutes of creating content. Okay. So you can do 30 minutes of creating content, and then 30 minutes of posting free ads, and then 1 hour of going live. Okay? So this is one way you can do the 2 hour workday. So if you just like once you join this program, you'll see what I mean. Okay, so there's a 2 hour workday for you guys to learn how to master. So in this 2 hour workday, some people do this. Okay, here's another schedule. Okay, so let me, you know what? Let me, okay, you know what? Let's do this. This is one way some people do their 2 hour workdays. Okay, Joshua, hello, welcome in. Okay, the second way you can do it, if you don't want to go live. Okay, so if you don't want to go live, this is what you can do. So you can do 30 minutes. Okay, you can do 30 minutes of email marketing. Okay, you can do, well, let's just say 15 minutes. It doesn't take that long to do email marketing. You can do 15 minutes of that. You can do 15 minutes of training, because there's a lot of videos that you can do. You can do 15 minutes of training, and then that's 30 minutes. And then you can do 30 minutes of creating content. Okay, and then that's an hour, and then you can do another 30 minutes. Oop. Creating content, 30 minutes. Okay, and then that's an hour and a half, and then you can do 30 minutes of going live. If you don't want to go live for an hour, going live. Okay, 30 minutes there, so an hour, so 30 more minutes, right? 30 more minutes. You can do free ads. Okay, so there's different like work schedules that you can do, but you can choose what you want to do in your 2 hour workday. It's like, if you don't want to go live for an hour, if you only want to go live for 30 minutes, if you don't want to go live at all, you just choose what you want to do. Some people spend an hour, some people, like, okay, so in this 2 hour workday, see, all of this is all in like 2 hours a day, but you gotta choose like what you want to do in your 2 hour workday, but you want to do something that is going to help you like perfect your message. Some people spend an hour. Some people spend an hour creating content. Okay. And then some people do an hour of content, an hour of, 30 minutes of checking messages and emails. Okay. And emails. And then another 30 minutes, let me see, content, and then you can do checking messages, and then you can just do like the free ads. See, this 2 hour work schedule doesn't have any live. So if you don't want to go live, you can spend more time making content, and you could spend more time checking messages and emailing your email list and things like that. And then you can do the free ads, where it's like you're learning how to post free ads online for free. So this is a program that'll teach you how to organically attract customers without having to pay for ads. And trust me, some people pay a lot of money for ads. Some people pay monthly for ads, and it's like they're not even seeing results yet. Have you guys seen anybody, or have you guys done that? If you're in the online business, if you're like promoting, if you've ever like marketed or promoted any kind of business or any kind of products, how do you guys usually market your business? How do you market your products? Let me know. How do you guys do it? Do. But the 2 hour workday, it's like you do what is best for you in your schedule, you know? Let me see. Do. My kids are in school right now. Oh, I have a training to do in 5 minutes, you guys. Wait, I'm trying. What are you trying? Let me see. Miami, Florida. What is the percentage chance of success? Well, Miami, Florida, boy, for a question like that, that's like for any business, like if you want to start a clothing shop, if you want to start a business with like a coffee shop, if you want to start a business selling shoes, if you want to start a hair styling shop, a hair salon, a nail shop, whatever kind of business you want to start, like there's never really a guarantee to make money because you only make money when you get customers, right? It's like when you want to start a business, it depends on a lot of things, like the only and even if you think about a job, if you get a job, yes, you'll work for a paycheck. Excuse me. You'll work for a paycheck. You'll work 8 hours and you expect a check for 8 hours. Excuse me. But that's not even really guaranteed, because what if the business goes out of business, the business shut down, and you work for a whole week, and then you come to show up at work, and then your boss is not there, so you're like, I worked 8 hours and 8 hours this week, and now the business went out of business and they went bankrupt, and now I'm not going to get paid. Like, that's not even guaranteed anymore. So many people, look at all those people who lost their jobs. There's a lot of people who lost their jobs this year. Amazon let go like over 14,000 people in their company. They laid them off. So it's like now they have to figure out what to do. So it's like when you're starting your own business, the I don't know the percentage because I don't have everybody's numbers, but there are people earning income every single day, Miami, Florida. There's people making 300, 600, 900, $1,400 or more every single day. And I always post about their people's wins in my content, because it's like if people are able to make money every single day in this business, that tells you that there's a lot more people out there who don't know about this business, who want to learn about this business, who want to make money online. And it's like, you never know if you're going to be successful in this business or not unless you get started. Because if you try this business and let's say you didn't make any sales, you're going to go back to doing what you're doing right now, right? What are you doing right now? Do you have a business right now? Are you working at a job right now? Like, you'll just go back to doing the same thing you're doing today. If you're looking for a job, you're going to go back to looking for a job if this doesn't work out. But if this does work out, you get to make unlimited income online. So that it's the chance and opportunity for you to build a successful online business that can earn income for you every single month. You're learning how to make passive income. You're learning how to set yourself up for success and build recurring income streams. Imagine having one income stream that makes you money every single month and you don't have to clock in to make that money. It's just earning for you in the back end. You're learning how to automate your business, how to earn income online without having to work 8 to 10 hours a day. If that's worth it for you to learn how to do, then I want to invite you to our free webinar. We are having a free webinar, and I want you guys to come join this free webinar and get some free training. There's going to be free training. You're going to get free information about this opportunity. If you want access to this free webinar, just go here. Okay. Just go there. Okay. And you'll get access to my free webinar. I'm sending out emails already for this, but basically, okay, the 2 hour workday, you guys, that's just an example. Okay. This is just an example of what you can do in the 2 hour workday. And It's like when you go get a job, they tell you what time to clock in and come into work. They tell you what time to clock out of work. They tell you what time you can go to lunch and all that stuff, right? That's your 8-hour workday. That's your 8-hour work schedule. So when you are starting this online business, you got to create your 2-hour workday, a 1-hour workday, whatever works for you, whatever works for you, but you do it every single day. Yes, if you're interested about this online business, I have the free guide that you guys can just go and download. And you know what? If you go check this out, let me know if you want to screenshot that again. If you want to check this out and you go look at the free guide and you're like, you know what? I don't want to do this business. This business is not for me. You can just unsubscribe. Once you unsubscribe, you're not going to hear from me again. I just don't want you to pass on this opportunity, because what if this is something that can help you? What if you were actually good at digital marketing and you had no idea? What if you enjoyed it? What if you enjoyed doing digital marketing and you started making like 1400 a month or 5K a month or 10K a month? Like, what if that happens? And you never know, you know? You'll never know if this would work for you if you don't get started. So if you want something to change in 2026, you got to start taking action right now, because the way you build momentum is like running. If you're running, you can't run really fast, like just in the beginning. Like, you have to start jogging a little. You got to build that energy, you got to build that momentum, and then you start running fast, right? And then that's how you pick up speed. You pick up speed by starting off like running a little bit, and then you go a little bit faster, and then you pick up momentum, and that's how you pick up speed. If you want to pick up speed in your business, it's the same thing. You got to start, and you got to start learning. You got to implement what you're learning. I need water. You're going to have to implement what you're learning every single day so you can pick up speed in your business and keep picking up momentum, so that in 2026 you start your business with the right mindset and energy, and you're setting yourself up for success for the rest of the year. A lot of entrepreneurs, they start right now in December. Like November, December are the months where they're creating their strategic plan for 2026. These successful people, they don't wait until January to start something, to start their workshop, to start a new project, to start opening up a new business. To They plan this months ahead. A lot of successful entrepreneurs, they start building right now. They start building in November, December, because they want to start creating that type of momentum in their business, so that in January it kind of like sets up their whole business for the rest of the year. That's how they do it. You got to follow the people who knows what they're doing. And in this program, you get to learn from a self-made millionaire. You get to learn from people who are successful in the online business, in who people who are successful in digital marketing. You get to follow them, and you get to try their tips and tricks and see if it works for you. And that's where the community comes in. That's why it's important to be part of a community, because you learn from all types of people. You learn from different mentors, different coaches. So the percentage of success, it really depends. Like, some people join this, like there's this single mom. She joined this program and she made $100,000 in 2 months. In 2 months. There's another guy who joined this program. He didn't make any money for 4 months. And then after 4 months, he started making money every day. Right now, I don't know how much he's made, but he's one of our six-figure earners. He's made over $100,000 in this business. And when he first started, he didn't make any money for 4 months, 3 to 4 months. So it really depends. Like, just because you're not making money in the beginning, it doesn't mean that this business is not going to work for you. Sometimes you need a little more time. But the way I see this is like, I'm willing to spend the rest of my life trying to build my own business because I really don't want to go trading time for dollars. I don't ever want to go back to a job. I don't ever want another boss. Like, the skills that you get to learn in this program, you get to learn how to build a legacy for you and your family, and it's like creating generational wealth. You're learning how to create generational wealth because as long as you're as long as you keep trading time for dollars, you're not going to be able to get that time freedom because you're going to be stuck at a job. You're not going to be able to create that financial freedom if you're working on the clock. But if you learn how to make passive income online, how to build recurring income streams that can earn income for you while you live your everyday life, you have time and money to focus on other things in your life. But you got to learn how to work smarter. You got to learn how to use these systems so it can work for you in your life. You know what I mean? All right, you guys, I've got to go. Hey, Rebecca. Let me see. Da-da-da-do. All right, let me. Yes. This is why it's so perfect for moms. Like, the fact that moms can do this in 1 or 2 hours a day, it's what really helps like busy parents like learn a new skill without having to spend time away from work, without having to spend time away from their family, because you can do this business is flexible enough for any busy person, any busy parent out there who wants to earn extra income. If you want to earn extra income online, this is like one of the best ways to do it. It's like, if you ask yourself, like, if you want to make extra income, would you rather go get another job, or would you rather learn how to make money online? It's like, I would rather, I chose, well, obviously I chose making money online. Like, I didn't want to go back to trading time for dollars, because if you have ever told yourself, man, look at all these people making money online. Like, have you guys ever said that to yourself? Like, man, I see all these people talking about they're making like 5,000, 10,000, 20,000 a month online. Like, I wish I can do that. Like, if you have ever said, I wish I can do that, you can. You can do it. You just have to start. You just got to start. Let me see. Do. All right. So let's see. What should I do when I join? So, Lexo, as soon as you join any of my programs, there's a start here video. So, okay, Lexo, as soon as you go to any of my websites, and you go look, you get any of the programs that I have, you can get started right away. There's a start here video. You watch the video that says start here, and then you just go to the next video, and then you go to the next video. The videos are step by step, and it'll walk you through what to do each step of the way. So the way I would say to do this is like, don't go on to the next video until you're done and understand the first video that you watched. And then it's going to take you through step by step how to launch your website, how to connect your payment processors, how to connect your sales funnel, how to start building your social media account for your business. It's going to walk you step by step how to do all of that stuff when you join Lexo. Let me see. Orly, hello. Lexo, this is not MLM. So let me tell you the difference, okay, between MLM and network marketing. MLM and network marketing is different from digital marketing. The biggest difference is that digital marketing, this program, you can earn 100% profit. With MLM, you're earning a smaller percentage. Like, I don't know how much the percentage is, but like with MLM, you're making like 30%. With this digital marketing business program, you get to make 100%. So that's the biggest difference. All right, you guys, I gotta go. I'm so sorry. I wish I could stay a little bit longer, but I have a meeting that I have to go to. But yeah, but check it out, you guys. Check out my free guide and let me know what you guys think. If you have questions, you can always email me. Okay, email me all of your questions. But I'm here to answer all of your questions. Okay. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Bye. Hey, Kyla. Thanks for the follow. All right, you guys. Thanks. Bye, YouTube. Thanks for being here.